mommies and daddies. Let's just get right to it. Yes, I'm the interactive nanny, and yes, I love working with children, but I do have other interests as well. One of them happens to be the love of writing, especially poetry. I absolutely love writing, especially just, the getting into it and letting your mind just go to where it's going to go. The expressions, the feelings, the moments, the places you can go just with a piece of paper and a pen. Poetry within itself is a whole different, wonderful, amazing world. It's beyond the sky's the limit. So just indulge me, if you will. Go on this amazing journey into my world of poetry. Enjoy the journey. It will change the way you look at writing and words and using your imagination. So a lot of people they don't really understand it, or they just think, oh, you're just sitting down writing. That's really not the case. So I'm going to sort of just give you a little background information or whatnot, so you can better understand just what it is. What is poetry? That's one of the questions a lot of people tend to ask. Poetry is rhythm, it's music, sounds, and beats. Children may not understand the words and the definitions right away, but they can feel the beats. They can experience the rhythm and the sounds. They can understand the motions. That's real. It's a wonderful experience to see when you just get a chance to look at the wonderment on a child's face as they get into it, and especially if you can sense them falling in love with just the art of poetry within itself. What other ways is poetry helpful? Delving into and exploring the art of writing poetry or early exposure to poetry can be a game changer in early language and the early language development. Words are discovered. The world and the area of language arts takes on a whole new arena. The world of words is awesome. Poetry expands the mind. Poetry opens the doors for verbal and literary creativity. Poetry is an amazing platform. Poetry for children of any age is one of the best things we can offer them as the adults in their lives. Poetry is different. It's great. It's a positive way of self-expression. Writing poetry and just being an artist as far as a writer within itself, it is very cathartic. You get to sit down and you put your thoughts and your feelings and your emotions, however you decide, whether it's the old school way of pen and paper or using a digital electronic outlet or whatnot, however you decide to do it. It can be very cleansing for the soul, and you also feel very protective of what you've created. A lot of times when at least as far as in my case, when I write, I don't really let anybody see it until I'm absolutely ready, and it's not like a whole lot of people have seen my stuff. I've done spoken word events from time to time, and it's very, even though it's my stuff and I'm comfortable with it, performing your pieces in front of other people, it can be very intimidating, or you just have that protective feel about what you're putting out because it's yours. It's like each piece is a baby. That's the way I look at it. Each one of my pieces are my babies. But there can also be, as you get older, you can use your love for poetry and writing. It can sort of catapult you into a career. You can be a songwriter or a producer. You can get into being an author. It takes a lot of work. You can do a lot. I mean, even as teaching, you can start off I'm just writing poetry, and that can expand into your love for the whole English language arts, and you can end up becoming a teacher. It's all sorts of things that you can do with writing. So yeah, this is just a little short entry that I've done for today, but I sort of wanted to let you guys know that I actually do other things besides inactive nanny. So, again, questions, comments, leave me a voice message here, or you can email me at inactivenanny@gmail.com. This is Inactive Nanny coming to you this week for Inactive Nanny's World. I look forward to hearing from you guys. Don't forget to subscribe. This is Dawn signing off for Inactive Nanny, where love and play are interacting. Thanks, and bye-bye.